What's up? Got this turd out again, and we're going to fit the brake on, cut the motor plate off, move it back, and we got the gas tank, and probably something else that I'm not remembering. Oh, got the bars on. I don't know if I showed that. Look a little goofy, a little wide, but they're very comfortable actually. Got the seat. This is a Coleman CT100 seat. Bolted right on. Did not expect that. Bolted on perfectly. Easiest thing to go. It's the easiest thing on this build. It just went easy. And got all the 3Ds machines out. Gonna need all these today. Can't have no music on because I got a strike for it. So I had to turn that shit down. You know, gotta protect the rich people. God forbid they lose 2 cents because their fucking shit's on my video. Motor, motor's empty. I just threw the crank in it, threw this all on just to mock it up. And that's our gas tank. I'm not sure if I want to do this. Bullshit doing this with one hand. Go like this, which means I'm going to have to TIG weld some shit to the tank. Or go like this. Or like that, something like that. I got a fuel pump, so I'm not worried about the height. I'm still undecided on that yet. First things first, I'm going to whack that plate off of there. And clean them welds up, and then I can figure it out from there. So guess it's time to get into this. Alright, so it's many hours later and I didn't get shit done but the gas tank. People coming up to visit me and phone calls and me just dragging my ass. But cut the plate off. It's just laying there for now. Motor's just, you know, there's nothing even in the motor. There's just a crank in there. So I can line them two up. But that's our gas tank mount. And she's adjustable. I gotta clean up everything, you know, make everything look pretty. But it's on there. And it's pretty nice. These are the ones that came with it. These fucking things are ugly, especially that goddamn fucking thing. I can't deal with that shit. That thing's ugly. And on top of it, you really can't put 2 of these on there unless you put one here and like one here. So the tank would kind of be crooked. I'm not going to put one on the edge. It's just not going to work out. Like, it'll look stupid, and that big ass fucking adjustment is ugly. Yeah, this is good for something else, like a go-kart. But with the chain, I think it looks pretty cool, and it's kind of on a slant, so I can run it around a little wider, you know. Works out good. It's nice and tight. I didn't tighten it, but it's nice and tight on there. Looks pretty good. So the next thing is, I want to cut that off. I don't want this plate down further. It'll look way cleaner and more custom that way, instead of this big oaky fucking thing over there. So probably gonna do that tomorrow, because it's fucking like 8 o'clock at night, I think. Threw that on. I don't think that's the sprocket I'm gonna run, but we'll see. Probably run like a, I don't know, maybe like a 68. I don't know how much power or torque this motor is gonna make. I want to get the exhaust to come out the center, but we'll see about that, as it's got that big ass trumpet on it, and that thing, the trumpet's just way too big. But one piece at a time, the important shit first. I didn't even get to do the brake because I wanted to do the tank mount because it was irking me. I thought of this morning while I was waking up. I'm like, that'll look good. It'll be a lot of work, but it'll look good. So it was worth it. Oh, I gotta finish welding them in before I do anything. Yeah, let me get that done. Pop that tank off. The plate, engine plate will be next. And that motor sticks out. I wonder if I can get that motor over that way. Actually, it should be over a little more. Get that pull start in more. We'll see. We gotta get that alignment of that motor straightened out, but we'll get it. And I want to drill all them out and turn this whole thing. This will be pointing like right here because this one will be right here, and re-weld it. Then I gotta clean it all up because it looks like shit. And my piece of shit sandblaster over there, that Harbor Freight one, is a piece of shit. So that's kind of useless. I gotta dump a couple hundred more into it just to get it to work right. It's got the Hillert clutch just laying on there for now. But alright, that's the update for now. I'm not going to end the video here. I'll add this to a longer video. So this is the Azusa bike's motor. I don't know what part this is because I've been making videos for this damn bike for a while and I never put anything together, so I don't know where I'm at. Anyway, I already did the rant about the block. So I ordered this. It's a 60 thousandths copper gasket and a 20 thousandths because apparently you could stack these. So I put that on there and put the piston and all in and put the head on. It clears. As far as compression, I don't know. I don't think it's going to be bad, so this one gasket might work. And I finally, that's why I've been waiting on, new cylinder heads. I got all three of them for like 30 bucks because of course this one is ruined. See how she rocks back and forth? Yep, the machinist ruined that. That scare you, choo-choo? And here's a regular shithead. No rocking. How about that? And I tested the other ones, they're the same way. They don't rock. So at least he didn't ruin the block because I'd definitely would have probably murdered him. Made him buy me a new block and whatnot. So I just busted this out, even though I'm tired. Still got to plug that up. And I tossed the valves in and did my valve clearance. The valve clearance on these is supposed to be 60 thousandths. Now how you do that is on a Briggs motor. Toss this back together real quick. Look at my cat for a second. There. Doing this one-handed because I don't have a stand. Really wasn't going to record much of this because it's a lot of bullshit. Now, this is one of them billet tool steel cams. Real nice one. Made to order. I'm assuming that's the mark I should be on, so I marked it. Because it was the closest to like the factory mark. And I'm putting this in without no lifters. Let's do it the easy way. Fuck, I never even marked these lifters either. Oh well, I'll figure it out. I'm trying to figure out a bunch of shit all at once. And not paying attention. Let's get that marker around there. Cam in there. Alright. So we're lined up there. see our valves. Now, the exhaust one is a huge gap. The exhaust one is like, when I did it, is 8 thousandths. It's supposed to be 6, but I can't add any material to it, so it is what it is. I don't think I have any lifters for this. I was going to get billet ones, and they don't make them anymore. And the intake's supposed to be 6 thousandths. It's a nice snug 6 thousandths. So, there we go, 6 thousandths. Let me check this again real quick. Pushing up on it. I should be doing this with 2 hands. I don't have 2 hands right now, so let me jam in between my legs here. How about that? So that's nice, 6 thousandths. And this, it's way too much really. It is what it is. Let me try swapping them lifters out, because I might have a little backwards. I did the lifters before. One was 8 thousandths and one was 6. So let me do this. Swap them out just in case. I might have took. Actually, I can see which one. No, you know what? Yeah. There's the valves that I ground down. I'm trying to show you how to clearance these things, but obviously it's not working out too well. Alright, we're still at 6. Alright, so how you clearance these, obviously you put the cam and the lifters in, and you keep it at 0 lift, and you're going to pop the valve out. You're going to grind off a little bit in the edge. What I did was I just took a flat file, spun it and ground it, and spun it and ground it. It was 6 thousandths, but it was a tight 6 thousandths, so I just took it down a little bit. And that's where I got my clearance at. And this one should be at 8. I tried a 9 in there, and 9 wouldn't fit. It's not supposed to be 8, but it is. Put it here again. And where'd that 9 go? Oh, bitch. There you go. I see it's like the 9 goes in there now. I might have screwed up. Let me check these lifters again. 9 didn't want to go in before. It was a little too much. Let's stick this one over here. Imagine with actual spring pressure on it, it might be a little tighter. Stick this one over here. Cam back in. Now it's 9. I don't know. It's a little too much. I can actually get a 9 in there too, almost. Oh well, I guess it is what it is. I'm probably not going to achieve full lift, but whatever. So that's about full exhaust lift. That's not bad. I mean, that's a lot. And it's about full intake lift. Not too bad. And if you stick the head on even with no gasket, it clears. So we're good to go there. Now, pain in the ass part is I'm going to use 26-pound Predator springs. and these EC retainers and the automotive style keepers. They seem to lock up on these really nice. See, these got the regular edges on them, so they should lock on there nice. And that's gonna be a bitch to install. I am not doing that on camera because it's gonna probably take me a while, and there's gonna be a lot of cursing. I know some of you fuckers like to get butt hurt over me cursing. Is what it is. I gotta finish doing some little port work in there. I got some new grinding tools. I can clean that up real nice in there, no problem. I'm gonna lap these again. And what they call shaving the eyebrows, where you take these down, these little lips right here, so it flows into the cylinder more. I'm going to create flow and lower compression that way. And I think I already showed you the video on my rant about my whole pissing and whining thing of how high the piston sticks out. She's up pretty much. Let's pop it down. She should be right about there. Not there. But with this big old gasket, she's below now. And with an unshaved head, we should most definitely be okay. So we're gonna see how that works out compression wise. I got 3 of these heads. What I can do is I can take that head, since it's trash, drill a hole through the center, see how much material I got, and if I have to, I can start taking some of this material out of here to lower the compression. I'm going to leave the piston alone. I was going to try to shave it down. I'm not going to. I'll fuck with the heads first, because I got 3 of them to fuck up. And they're all decent shape, so it's not like, you know. Alright, interrupted by a phone call. Like I was saying, all the heads are in decent shape. So I could experiment on that to see how much I could take out of it. So I'm gonna get into this thing. Like I said, I'm not gonna record a lot of it because it's gonna be too long. But I'll show the progress, especially with, you know, porting and putting the head on, taking it off, checking, see if the compression's too high, blah blah blah. I still gotta seal that up. Probably gotta paint the block again because get all shit fingered from everything. I don't know how he did that, but I don't know, from the machine shop, but I gotta fix that all up. So yeah, it's a little update about the motor. I don't think I really did anything about starting on the motor. No, I didn't, because I was waiting on I was waiting on them heads and them gaskets. I got the gaskets weighted. I don't know what happened with these. They took like 2 weeks or 3 weeks to get here. The bike itself, I didn't do nothing to it because I was waiting on brakes. So I wanted this dual piston brake because I just like the way it looked. And of course it's all scratched up. Why wouldn't it be? But it comes with this master cylinder. Comes with one of them for a foot. So I got one of these type. And I'll just take that hose off and bolt it to that. Done it before. No problems. I don't know why in the world spare brake pads and a fuel filter. The brake pads are nice. I don't know why the hell I got a fuel filter, but that's okay. That little 196, that's the generator motor. Had a nice gas tank on it. I had to take the gas tank off because the General's tank, I put a regular size on. I got the big one still. I don't want to put it on right now. I put a standard size tank on it, and I didn't know it was leaking. Apparently it's got a crack in it. And it leaked all over my van, and my van probably fucking would explode if somebody was near it with a cigarette. So I took the brand new tank off, painted it up, put it on the General. But I got a new one coming for this. I'm going to try to get like $400 for this motor. Some people think I'm crazy. They can eat a fat dick because this motor was built. Got an ARC flywheel, ARC rod, Mod 2 cam, flat top piston, brand new VM22. I believe I put a 130 in that. Yeah, it's got a 130 jet in it. I stole it for the kit from that. And choo choo, choo choo, choo choo. I don't know what the fuck her problem is. It's got the stamped Champion rockers, not the little cast ones. Like, it's got the stamped ones. But she should run good. She should run real good. I would like to put better rockers and a bigger cam in it, but only if I use it on a project. I build it to sell it, and people are broke these days. They want to pay $100 or $50 for a built engine, and they're out of their fucking minds. It's the headlight that's going to go on this Azusa. Pretty nice. Not too bad. Looks nice. Plastic. I'm going to try to have lights on it. And the tail light didn't get here yet. I like that. It's going to look nice. And that's pretty much it for now. I'm going to take these head bolts off the 3-horse, and we're going to use them on the 5-horse. Hopefully. I don't know if they're going to clear or not with that big ass gasket, but we'll see. Another what if. I think this will fit too. This valve cover. I'm pretty sure this will fit on that. Because I have the port there for a fuel pump. And this one had a fuel pump on it. And we're going to use that. We need that fuel pump and we need that port because carburetor is going to be higher than the outlet of the gas tank. So that's going to be pretty much it. Yeah, pretty much it for now. About the 5-horse Briggs. And I'm going to start getting my ass motivated and getting it together. I'm going to start some porting and shave them eyebrows down so I can get the block ready and start assembling. I want to get this motor running and see how everything's going to work out. So I got the big VM22 for it. Don't know if that's going to be too much for it. There's the 20,000s. And my homemade intake gasket to fit the VM. Turned out pretty good. I left it in primer because I don't know what color it's going to be at. Got that nibby too. But